Before we unfold one of the most earth-shattering, emotionally charged and truly unbelievable stories in K-drama history, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. This is more than just a celebrity headline. It's a real-life drama filled with secrets, tears, betrayal, and a courtroom face-off no one saw coming. What really happened between Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo? Why is the nation glued to this trial? Let's break it down scene by scene. The silence is broken. The moment that shook the courtroom. Gasps echoed across the marble-floored courtroom as two of Korea's most iconic stars, Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo, stood face to face for the first time in over a year. There were no red carpets, no flashing lights. Just tension so thick it could be felt by every reporter, camera operator, and stunned fan outside. This wasn't just a legal dispute. This was personal. At exactly 10 a.m., the doors to Seoul's central courtroom swung open. Lee Min-ho walked in first. His face calm, unreadable, dressed in a perfectly tailored dark suit. Minutes later, Song Hye Kyo entered, flanked by her legal team. She wore a simple yet elegant white blouse and long black skirt. Her eyes focused forward, refusing to meet his gaze. A wave of silence swept the room. For a moment, it felt like the air itself had frozen. These were not characters in a drama. These were two real people standing on opposite sides of a painful truth. The case that no one saw coming. Months ago, whispers began to circulate that Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo had been involved in a private investment partnership, something completely outside the entertainment world. Reports suggested they had co-invested in a luxury eco-resort development outside Busan. The project was kept out of the public eye, protected by layers of contracts and non-disclosure agreements. But everything unraveled when, according to court documents, one of the key partners allegedly disappeared with a massive portion of the funds, leaving both actors blindsided and financially entangled. While Lee Min-ho's legal team claims he tried to resolve things quietly, it was Song Hye Kyo who took the matter to court, seeking legal clarity and, most importantly, answers. The testimony. Raw. Shocking, emotional. The courtroom sat in stunned silence as Song Hye Kyo took the stand. Her voice was steady, but behind it there was pain. Pain. I believed in this, she said, her hands gripping the edge of the witness stand. I believed in the people involved. And I believed in the promise of trust. She went on to explain how she had invested not just money, but time, reputation, and emotion into the project, and that she was devastated when the financial loss turned into public speculation. Then came the moment that no one expected. She paused, turned toward Lee Min-ho, and with tears shimmering in her eyes said, I only wish you had told me everything from the beginning. The room fell completely silent. Lee Min-ho, until that point expressionless, looked down, a flicker of something in his eyes. Regret. Sorrow. Or was it something deeper? Lee Min-ho responds. The entire room holds its breath. When it was Lee Min-ho's turn to speak, every camera lens zoomed in. The moment had arrived. He stepped forward slowly, his voice calm but controlled. I never intended for any of this to happen, he began. I trusted the same people. I believed we were working towards something meaningful. He then revealed that he, too, had lost a great deal. Not just financially but emotionally. And what hurt him most was not the money, but the breakdown of something he once considered a deep professional bond. I should have done more, he admitted. I should have protected what we built. Failed. And for that I am sorry. Gasps filled the courtroom. Even some members of the press looked visibly shaken. These were not rehearsed lines. This was raw human truth. Just over 2 years ago, the stars were spotted at a private gala for humanitarian work. What fans didn't know was that the event doubled as an investor roundtable for an ambitious environmental project. Both Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo were invited by a mutual acquaintance, a respected entrepreneur who promised to build a sustainable luxury retreat for celebrities and eco-conscious tourists. Conversations turned into meetings. Meetings turned into plans. Plans turned into signatures. But as the construction began, problems followed. Delays. Unanswered questions. And eventually silence. Song Hye Kyo's team demanded answers. Lee Min-ho, trying to handle things privately, urged patience. But when the other investors pulled out and the main developer vanished, the situation exploded into a storm no one could control. The public reacts. Emotions run wild. As news of the courtroom showdown broke, fans around the world lit up the internet with messages of confusion, heartbreak, and fierce loyalty. Some fans supported Song Hye Kyo, applauding her bravery for standing up for justice. "She is strong, fearless, and she's doing what many wouldn't dare," one fan wrote. Others rallied behind Lee Min-ho, praising his humility and strength under pressure. "He's always been responsible. If he says he didn't know, I believe him," another commented. But the majority simply expressed sadness. Sadness that two of Korea's most beloved stars had ended up here, fighting not over fame or love, but over trust and silence. A courtroom revelation, the missing piece. Just when the hearing was about to end, Song Hye Kyo's lawyer submitted a sealed document that reportedly changed everything. Whispers swept the room. The judge paused. Cameras zoomed in. Though the contents remain confidential, insiders say the file included previously hidden communications between the vanished developer and a member of Lee Min-ho's early legal advisory team. What does it mean? Did someone know more than they admitted? Was there a cover-up? Or simply a series of tragic misunderstandings? The court adjourned with no ruling, but one message was clear. This case was far from over. What's next? A drama still unfolding. The judge has scheduled a second hearing in 3 weeks, and both parties are expected to bring more evidence to the table. Neither star has spoken to the media since leaving the courtroom, and both are reportedly taking time away from public appearances. Fans continue to rally in support, with hashtags like #Justice for Song Hye Kyo and #StandByLeeMinho trending globally. But the emotional impact of this face-off cannot be denied. For years, fans imagined what it would be like to see these two legends work together in a romance drama. No one expected to see them instead across from each other in a real-life courtroom. This is one story we never imagined would happen, but here we are. 2 stars, 2 stories, and a courtroom full of secrets. The world is watching. The truth is unfolding. And the next chapter promises even more shocking revelations. Make sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications because we are following this real-life drama closely. You won't want to miss what happens next, because in the world of K-drama legends, even reality feels like a plot twist. Stay tuned.